Hi everyone, it's Sally. I have been to a couple of thrift stores with my sister and my daughter. Well, actually, my sister went to one by herself, but she found a few things for me. And then my daughter and I went yesterday, and we didn't really find what we were looking for, but I found this set of books, which as soon as I saw them on the shelf, I just looked at the spines of them and I just thought, I wonder what these are. And I pulled one out. And after I pulled one out, I just went ahead and grabbed all four of them. These are a set of four, and I think that this is actually maybe like a 10-book set. I'm not sure. I kind of looked it up a little bit, and I did see some other volumes that I don't have, but I have 1 through 4, and oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. Now if they were in pristine condition, they might really be worth something. These are in really bad shape. They're old, but that being said, they're still beautiful. So you can see the spine here is really ruined here. And look at the writing. This was a Christmas present in 1917 from Mama for Elizabeth. And the Mother McGrew books, each one is a different animal. So there's the donkey, the giraffe, the woodpecker I don't have, and some others. That's kind of a heavy, some of the pages are quite stiff. And just a blank one. So the binding's definitely coming apart, but look at Mother McGrew. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oliver Owl. Just beautiful illustrations. Look at that. So cute. There's Mother McGrew. And the pages are quite sturdy. So I guess, it was made as a children's book, so they made the pages pretty strong, but the binding has totally given out. But the pages are still in great shape. So there's the first one. Look at the back. I would probably take these covers apart and definitely reuse them, and then take the pictures out. Here's Bartholomew Bullfrog. And this one does not, it looks like it's missing that first page that might have had the inscription on it. (1917). Look at that. They're so funny. Even the birds up in the trees are so cute. Oh, and they all have sore throats. I think they're sick. They have the croup. That's why they have those scarves tied around their necks. Mother McGrew is always kind of mad. Look at those kids. Aren't they adorable? And there's that one. I don't know, maybe there's a few pages missing. This was the first one I saw, and I really fell in love with the giraffe in here. Yeah, oh, there is a page here, but no inscription, so just on the first one. I have a feeling they probably were owned by the same person. The secondhand store where I found them, the guy told me he had gotten 35 boxes of books just recently. So he had these out. I had these for, plus several others that I'm going to show you. And I had in my mind I was going to offer 20 and just see what he said. I really feel like, considering the location where I found them, I would have been willing to pay $5 each for these books. But for my whole stack, he only charged me $15. So since they also run a food bank there, I gave a donation for the food bank too, just because he gave me such a great deal. Mother McGrew, gets a little cranky. Cute pictures. Okay, so, and then the last one is Daniel Donkey. Hope you're not bored looking at these pictures. I think they're just so cute. My daughter and I looked at them all again last night. I love this, one of my favorite. Of course, I love gnomes. I'm a needle felter, and I do felt gnomes, so I always like them. So Mother McGrew, she's kind of like Mother Goose, only a grumpier version. Look at her. Now he's getting hit on the head. Now she's smiling. She's kind of a sadist. Don't be an eavesdropper. Okay, that's your lesson. There you go. Okay, well, I would love to find some more of these someday. Definitely. They're just adorable. Okay, so also at the same place, I got these. They're just little tag things. Yeah, they're tags to put on gifts. I thought they would look cute in journals. So I'm just going to flip through here real quickly. Look at these little bunnies. Isn't that pretty? So the company that made these is called Heart Print, I think. Definitely believe these would look cute put in pockets of journals. I'll have to put that in my farm journal. Oh, I know a lot of people really love bunnies, and they were cute bunnies. Look at this pig eating the watermelon. That's cute. I'm going to put that one in the farm journal. Look at the teddy bears. More rabbits. There were several of this design. And then several of this one too, which I thought was really cute. The rabbits in the garden with the lettuce. And another different cow. So there's those. That was part of the whole $15 deal. And then also in the same deal were, let's see, all of these books. So these are the books I bought with those other ones. And it was a package deal, $15. So it was the first one that caught my eye. This is actually the dictionary we had in my classroom when I was in elementary school. I recognized the cover. And I remember, assignments where we had to use the dictionary to look something up. So it has nice pages. I definitely could use these for collage. I like this little small images, and I will use those too. And then there are several pages of full color illustrations. Let me just show you a couple of those. So here's some flowers. And I probably, I might scan those because they are kind of nice. Another one, precious and semi-precious stones. Insects. I think there's one with butterflies, too. Oh, fruits, yeah, I like that. See if I can find other ones. Flags, different countries, but those have changed. And yeah, this is the date on it. I looked, it's like mid-40s. So when they were in my classroom, they were already a few years old. Because I'm 69, I think. I just had a birthday. I think I'm 69. Butterflies and moths, like that. And so, yeah, there was a little ink here. Some marks on the birds, which is too bad, but I just let that, I don't get too upset about that. Has a little bit of marking in the front. Most of the book is in pretty good condition. And this one also was part of the package, Natural History, and it's kind of hard to see it, but there's a picture of a dog with a a child resting on his back. I think he's like some kind of rescue dog, like a Saint Bernard. And there it is on the back too, embossed. And then inside, it's called A Natural History, Pictures of Natural History, 1867. So this one was for Cousin Emma, Christmas 1867, so it was brand new then. Some writing. Most of the pages are pretty good shape. I mean, they're, as far as being marked, they're not marked up. These, oh my gosh, yes. So these color illustrations. Look at that. That. Aren't those gorgeous? There's more. So there's just, you know, a little story about each animal. And then these color plates, which are amazing. It's coming apart, obviously. So there's the lion again. He's eating some kind of a animal. The lioness and her cubs. And there's the tiger. And the leopard. Those beautiful with the black background and the colors. Oh, I just love them. The jaguar. He's after those monkeys. Oh, yes, look at these beautiful horses. Wow, I would have loved to have had these when I did the horse journal that I made last year or a couple years ago. Oh my, look at the zebra. I don't even think that's really kind of not what they really look like. It looks like they just put some stripes on a horse. I'm not sure they knew what a zebra really looked like. It's 1867. So these animals weren't real well known. So these are cute, the little donkeys and the kid. I love that. Look at the rescue dog. This is the picture that's on the cover. The little kid's just hanging on. Looks like just barely alive, being rescued. Look at these cute goats. And some sheep. So just kind of a few different animals. It definitely written for children. It's very simply written. It's pretty with that. Not a wide variety of animals. There's a swan. Kind of like a children's natural history book, so. Chickens, cute. I'll take these pages out and tuck them in journals. I might put that, like the chicken one maybe, or the ducks in my farm journal that I'm working on. So that would be, those would be good things to add. And I think that's it, yeah. Somebody wrote a price on there. 1 cent. Okay, so this one definitely the binding is falling apart, but I could use the cover and all those beautiful pictures. And this one is another beautiful one. These were all in one cabinet together. This one is 1900, I believe. Let me put my glasses on. 1905. The Rose Primer. Yeah, so this is very basic, very Dick and Jane. Rose, rose, see the swing, swing, rose, swing. And there's your vocabulary words here. Look at that. Really beginning reading. And yet, not only printed, but in cursive writing. There's some, characters too. We've got the rabbit and the ball. They're playing with a hoop. So just, look at that page. Isn't that beautiful? All these pictures, now they are black and white. I don't think there's any colored ones in here. Here's some marking. Too bad it was on the bird page. Oh yeah, there are a few colored pictures. Yeah, I forgot there were a couple. There's the fish. Just got something on every page. Just putting her doll in a little boat. Yeah, so there's a few rips and tears, but I do have my document mending tape, so I can patch those up and they'll be just fine. I love these pages with all these little pictures. And here in the back, the pages are they're in much better shape. They're not torn. So whoever used this book didn't get past the first few pages, I guess. These are in pretty good condition. The dolls are having a tea party. They're having a picnic. Look at how they're all dressed up. Ooh, there's the fox. Oh, that's pretty. And I like the cows, so those might go in my farm journal too. Maybe, we'll see. That farm journal's getting pretty full. Oh, there's a song. ABC song. Little Boy Blue. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's a nice cover. I would have to make a bigger spine, but I do like that one. I would use it. And Alice for the Very Young. It's not that old, but it has, of course, the beautiful illustrations. This one's it's 1967, so I wasn't going to get it, but I flipped through. I always can use these illustrations in journals. And these are nice. They're in color. And this one here, I already have one kind of similar to this one, but this one has a different color. These are really, really old too. This one says 1923 on that page. That's probably close to the actual date. Wood's Natural History. So this is supposedly prehistoric man here. And it has a lot of nice illustrations there. I'm pretty sure they're all lithographs maybe? Different animals. Yeah, and I like those. Definitely will use those. The moose. Okay, so there's those. So then there are a couple of books that I got. Oh, I was just going to show you. This is another one. I found this copy of Wood's Natural History at that estate sale I went to. So they're both Wood's Natural History. This one here is, I think, a little older. And it also has really nice illustrations and maybe one or two colored ones. I don't know what the year is, but it has similar types of drawings. So now I've got two of these. And of course, aren't the covers great? I can maybe even salvage the spines on these and use the whole thing. And this is another one I got at the that large estate sale too, which I only got it. I'll use the cover and Horatio Alger Jr. Street Life in New York with the Bootblacks. So apparently these were children, little ragamuffins that ran around in New York, maybe. I don't know. Kind of an interesting story, maybe. I think I might have showed this one already. Little Lord Fauntleroy. No, don't think it has any colored illustrations, but of course, look at that cover. It's beautiful. And then my sister found these items at a thrift shop. She was kind of looking for some furniture, and she came across these. Oh, while you're looking at that, I got to go grab another picture, which there was one was with these, and I've already put it away, but I know where it is. I think. Find it. Oh. Okay, I found it. So, yeah, so this was with a bunch of stuff that she got, and she got kind of like one rate for the whole batch, and I don't think she paid that much for them. Here's an old Canasta score pad, and an old reading book, which just, it has a great cover, and the illustrations are not color, they're black and white, but there's lots of neat ones, and I like to use these little, even these little things, on tags, pockets, whatever. And the pages are great too. So those are neat. This one I believe is German. It's kind of a German dictionary. Different German words. I suppose it's for children, although I saw some pictures in the back here that were nudes. Yeah, so that was kind of surprising. But, German, Europe, they're not so puritanical as we are, shall we say. Okay, I love these kind of doilies because they're perfect size for folding in half and putting in a journal, and I'll probably tea stain those. They're in good condition. And this is a beautiful book. And first, before I do that, let me just show you this other picture. It was actually in a frame. I've already taken it out of the frame. I do plan on scanning it. What attracted my sister was just the look on her face. Look at that. Just kind of a neat picture, beautiful lady. So there's that. And then this book here, which has great watercolor illustrations. This book is, I would say, maybe from the 60s or 70s. It's not new. Oh, yeah, 57. So, just a children's book, but look at these. Aren't these great? Yeah. I love the pictures that have people in them, especially when they're from, a different era. This looks like there was a bad storm. This kind of feels like the Oregon coast. I should see where this story was set, because we get storms like that. We have seagulls. I have a feeling, though, this is probably the San Juan Islands in Washington, I'm guessing, because it mentions islands. Beautiful pictures. Look at that. Kids swimming. Return me to Dora Public Library and collect your prize. The library discarded this book because it was in a thrift shop. See, they crossed out crossed out all the scanned stuff, so yeah, they were giving that book away. Okay, and some tracing paper, which, hey, there's some graph paper in the back and some tracing paper in the front. Nice paper. It tea stains well. It's just nice to have to print on and whatever. Okay, so that's what I have to show. Thanks for joining me and sharing in these interesting things I found. It's always fun to find new stuff. Talk to you later.